Hi. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Welcome everybody. Welcome everyone. I am on live. So excited. All right. I am going to start very shortly. I'm so dehydrated, so I need to hydrate myself. I can tell you, not enough for me. All right. Hi, Dimitri. Hi. Hello, Levi. Hey. I'm so happy you're joining me over here. I think it's just easier. I don't know what's going on, but just easier for me to do it here, and I'll probably just post it everywhere else. So hi, Lulu. Hello, Laura. Welcome. I am doing well. How are you, Dimitri? How are you? I miss you. miss you. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Come on in. We're gonna do a reading, which I promised everyone I was gonna do. So yeah. Hi, Lime Life's Beauty. Hello, Mr. Marhu. I think that's how you say it. Hi, come on in. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, give some hearts, tap away for me, so that other people can come on in and get this reading as well. Today I'm doing a live 2025 intuitive tarot type of reading. Hi, Divine. Ooh, love that name. Hey, Shay Simmons. Hi. So I'm going to be doing a live overall 2025 reading, and make sure you have pen and paper. Take some scrupulous notes so that you don't miss this amazing read. And I'm going to do my best to really keep my phone cool, because the last time, I don't know what happened, it exploded. And it overheated, and I couldn't do anything for hours. I was like, what's going on? So I'm looking at my time, and I'm going to just try to stay within this really well so you guys can get the info. Hi, Talisha. Welcome. Great to see you guys. Say hi by tapping. Tap away for me. I'm going to do a quick intro because I know there's going to be some new people here. So I'm going to do a quick intro, who I am, why you should listen to me, type of stuff. And then I'm going to have my cards out. Hi, Jay. And I'm going to do some readings and stuff like that. So tap away for me. Share this live so that others can get it. Hey, Jennifer, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. Hi. So just to give you a disclaimer, once these glasses come off, I am blind as a bat. So if you're writing anything to me, I will see it after. All right? Hey, Red. I will see it after, okay? Hi, Laura C. 1002. Welcome. Let me know that you're here by tapping the screen. Let's bring the likes up. Let's bring the hearts up. I really thank you guys so much for entering the space with me. All right, so I'm going to introduce myself now, and then I'm going to activate the space, and then we're going to get started. That sounds good to everyone? Let me know if that's okay. Give me a 1, give me a 1, give me a 1. If that's good with you guys. Alright. Alright, so for those that are new, thank you so much, Dimitri. Hi, Marcia. I think it's Marcia or it's Marcia. I hope I say that name. Hi, Caroline. Thank you for joining. My name is Najma Prasad Ali. I am an intuitive tarot reader, Reiki master. I'm a spiritual coach and a transformational guide. You can check out my website, which is in my bio, which is thenajmahal.com. Again, that's thenajmahal.com. I also put it in today's topic or title. Hi, Sassy. And Kanye. We got Kanye up in here. Hi, Kanye. So I've been on this journey for over 25 years and have been really in the spiritual realm longer than that. I would say from a kid, really tapping into the space, you know, with being telepathic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, and so forth. So yes, I'm a seer. I can see, I can hear, I can see what things will happen beforehand, or things that have happened or occurred, or a lot of times my skill is more so what's to come. That's where my skill set is. Hi, Luna, New Play, Jelly. Hi, welcome, Chrissy. And so I've been in this space for a very long time. I have a background in Ayurveda, aromatherapy, holistic healing, and have studied all religions, all main 5 religions. So that includes Christianity, Catholicism, Hinduism, Islam, and Buddhism. So I've studied all that. I'm going to close out the noise here so that we are not disturbed, and so that we can continue. And so yeah, I've been in this space for a very long time and have experienced a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things, have predicted a lot of things that have come true. And most of the time I just say, I hope I'm not right. Most of the time I say that. But I hope you can get something from today's reading. I am going to be looking at the world view. So we're going to look at whatever comes through of what's happening for 2025. We are entering the gate 9. Or dimension 9 is how we may look at it according to the timeline that we are on. Right, there's many timelines happening simultaneously, but for many of us on this particular side of the earth plane, above the earth, on the earth crust, that we are entering gate 9. And so I'll briefly explain what gate 9 is, etc., as we continue forward. Hi, Cam. Welcome. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hi, Princess. I think I got that. Princess Ren. Hi. Boss Lady, I see you. Welcome, welcome. So for those coming in, just tap away from me. Please tap. Please bring up the likes. That is going to be awesome. And share this live with others so that they get this reading as well. All right? All right. Let me activate the space. Activate a sacred circle around us, a source speed of light. Activating the golden ray of light, superimposing the blue ray of light. Migrating into I call on my guides that walk with me on this particular side of the plane. Surround this space, protect this space. Hello, Oni. Those are positive, the highest frequency to come through. Raise me high into my hero. Activate this space. Activate this space. All right. All right. So gate 9. Welcome everyone. Gate 9. Hi Divine Sunshine and Mommy. Gate 9 is basically what we are entering, right? So in the levels of dimensions, this is something I teach in mystery school, and I probably will talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to be doing a training later on in 2025. So if you're interested, please stay tuned for that. So gate 9, we are entering. 9 is looked at as a number of a full completion, a full ending, a full type of, closing the door and not looking back, right? So we've gone through the levels from entering, before entering, I would say the time that we entered 2019, I think it is, or 2018. No, let's go back down. I think when we entered 2016, 2017, we started this particular climb. And 2025, we're looking at the year, not so much like the month or the days. We're looking at the year and what the year signifies on not only the earth plane but also the spiritual plane. And this is for not only for us, but it's for other people. We're also going to be coming to several planets of alignment, and so with several planets of alignment in January kicks off many other things or activates many other things. And so what does this mean for you? So this comes into ending of things, right? Completion of things. This can be either a hard year for some people or a really fluid positive year for others. And because of the 9 frequency. 9 is in what we'll say the highest dimensional level or energy that you come into from this side of the earth plane, right? So this heightened energy that comes in or that you rise up to. Also, when you look at the planes from, say, like a pyramid point of view, there are 9 levels in that pyramid point of view. So 9 levels up and 9 levels down. And so with the 9 levels, each one of us start a certain way. So like with creation, you come in with level 1, which is insects or space-time. Well, most of it you start with 0 before we get into 1. But 0 is the space-time. It's just a spacing. It's really nothing. It's just air, gases that are happening. Then you go into level 1, and you have the earth, the minerals, the mineral elements, chemical elements, and so forth. Then you get into insects and microbes and things of that nature. And then you get into level 2 of the animal kingdom, right? Many levels of the animal kingdom that enters into play. And then you get into level 3 or 3D dimensional frequencies where humankind comes in, right? And there are different levels and species of humankind on this earth plane. And so I don't know what kind you are, right? But there are many levels and many different types of human and humankind, humanoids, human species, and so forth, right? Just because we may look alike don't mean we are the same, and vice versa. Then you get into the fourth space or fourth dimensional frequency, which is still an elevation of humankind coming into that space. And then this was a transcend, so it's like a quadrant, right, of elevation. You're not just using a 3D perspective, you're in a 4D perspective, right? So you're able to utilize the 4 elements supposed to be really well. So you have water, you have air, fire, and so forth. So and earth. So you have these elements that you're supposed to be able to master. Fifth dimensional frequency brings in the ether, the spiritual, this vastness. This is where we should be able to really activate, manifest really quickly, right? Do things really quickly. You see it should happen, right? This evolution, and also this is where a divide start to happen, more of a divide, right? Because some will not be and some will be, and then you go forth in to the 6th dimensional frequency where you should be able to not really so much be attached to the physicalness of your being. You should be more so evolved into your spiritual soul being, right? You should be more connected, like you're stepping away, so to speak, from this. Buddhist monks have learned this technique. Indian monks have learned this technique of detachment, of the connection with your physical, and really being more drawn into your soul spirit, so to speak. And then so forth, you evolve into the 7th dimension where there's no reliance really on this package. You start to transform into a new package. The vessel changes or enhances itself, and so forth and so forth. You go into the 8th dimension, 9th dimensional frequency. So 9th dimensional frequency is all about like you're heading home. This is the whole point, right? You're in that direction of heading home. You're ending of things, severing things, leaving things behind. You've learned your lessons. You've learned and conquered a lot of your karmic lessons and evolved and have brought yourself up higher and higher into a better space plane than you were before. And so this is where 9 comes in. This is why we continue to do it. We continue to do it, cycle. And so you can cycle several times in this one lifetime. But when you're conscious that you are cycling, then you put in the effort to do the work. You put in the effort to change and to start truly giving energy to what it is you need to learn. How do you detach? Things that you needed to detach from, more so. Now it's like you're vivid, like you really become an awakening to what you need to do. Hi, Ronald. And so now that we're entering into 2025, this is what this energy is about. heading home, right? Letting go of what you don't need. You don't need it, right? You don't want it and you don't need it. This is about completion of that, letting go of that, letting it all go, right? And some of us, I remember when I started going through these changes, I didn't feel like eating that much. I'm more so want to drink, more so fluids than I want to eat. And I'm still in this wave of I eat really, really small, but I mostly drink a lot of fluids. I'm mostly in that stage, right? Where food is just like, it's not a big deal to me. I don't need to have it, right? And so this evolving of myself is happening, and it's very important that you understand this is what 9 energy is helping you to detach. 9 energy is helping you to see what those karmic lessons are that you need to let go. So with this being said, what I was seeing when I was coming is war. So war is going to be upon us this year, right? This is what I saw, war. So there will be a type of civil war, right? And a lot of this war, the target is America or the United States is what I see. It's like forces, America in the middle and forces all around coming through is what I saw. If I'm wrong, very good. But this is what I saw. And with that being said, is the intent is to start it as a civil war. You fight amongst yourselves, fighting amongst the people. And because what does that do? It blinds everybody from what's going on the outer, on what's really happening on the outer. So is this type of play, it looks like chess to me, a type of play of have them attack one another in order to then put certain other things in place. By the time you get out of that civil type of war, other stuff is in place that you can't even do. You can't even make anything happen that you thought you could or change, is what I'm seeing, right? And so I really want you to look at, what does that civil war mean? A civil war can be starting from family and friends. A civil war can also be in your community. A civil war can be in your state. A civil war can be in the country, and just grows and grows and expands, right? So that was one of the things that I did see. So it's a hard ending, because 9 brings in the frequency that you have to decide right now which side you're on, right? There's no straddling the fence anymore, or dipping your toe on one end and then hopping over and dipping your toe on the other. This is about, you either make a decision, I'm going to make the decision for you type of energy, all right? And so you want to be the one to make the decision, instead of allowing forces to make the decision for you. What I saw also too, I think it came up, was the Vatican and opening these portals, because these portals are going to be opening all the way through into January. What does this mean? Let me get into that. Because it has a lot to do with the 9 energy, a lot to do with why they've chosen to open up these portals, open up these doorways, right? This has nothing to do with the camouflage that they're doing of healing people, giving passes, or the camouflage of they're helping people and helping the world. That's a lie. Okay? Straight lie. All right? And we can't sugarcoat anything, and I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to do my best not to sugarcoat as in this live with you guys. They are lying to the people of the world. All right? These beings or Catholic priests are not priests when you think of for doing good or wanting to do right in the world. These priests have made a pact, a bond, a contract, all right, to other beings from other places, okay? And so because of that, this is about human demise, okay? Human demise. Therefore, are these particular priests human? They look like human, but they're not human, okay? They're not of the human race. No, they are not, okay? And that's the truth, and I'm going to tell you the truth. That's what I do. I tell you the truth. You can go study it yourself, okay? So for 9 energy, this is calculated. This type of jubilee that they created, it was created not even based on their holy books. This is created by a priest back in the early 1500s. There are no biblical texts or Catholic texts to substantiate this. This is something that was created. So then you have to look back, well, what's there in Rome? What is there in the Vatican? What is there on that particular hill where the Vatican sits, right? What's underneath? Because they have vaults and vaults of relics from all over the globe, especially coming from the dynasties of Egypt, okay? And this is not a coincidence. This is all planned. Under the Vatican are altars that encompasses human sacrifices. Majority of those human sacrifices are children, okay? There are bones upon bones upon bones sitting on altars under the Vatican. You go look this up, okay? These beings are not of what they are performing to be, okay? It's all performance, right? It's a camouflage, and they have been getting away with it for hundreds of years. And because of those hundreds of years, they have been able to hide themselves, cloak themselves really easily, right? And create traditions and stuff. This particular tradition, there's no has to be 25 years or 50 years or whatever. This is all man created by them, okay? And they do have in their written text that the doors can be open at the will of the priest at any time, okay? So the news going around like every 25 years is a bogus freaking lie, okay? It's a lie, all right? And this is where we gotta be straight up and truthful. It's a lie. Okay, they can open that damn thing anytime. This is based on coordinates of alignments that are taking place on the human plane, on the earth plane. Okay, coordinates of planets and stars, coordinates and codes of the ley lines on this earth plane, and coordinates and codes that go below the earth's crust. There are timing codes that are set in place. This is what we got to understand, okay? There are timing codes. Tick, tick, this is why we got the clock. Click, 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 tick, 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 tick. Why do we have the clock? They created the clock. They created the calendar. We gotta think. We gotta think, we gotta think, we gotta think. Right? So, codes. Everything's based on codes. Okay? So, the code and the entryway of 9 is what they want to release into this realm and block from the frequency of gate 9 to bring to the entire earth plane. There is a disruption that they are doing. This is a disruption. Disruption is done on purpose. Okay? This is for you to spiritually not ascend, right? This is for you to not really align in the fullness of your soul spirit. This is for you to not to get the downloads necessary for you to ascend. All right? This is all done on purpose. All done on purpose. Okay? So, with that being said, the first door, they released a certain amount of beings onto the earth plane. Right? These are heads, leaders, so to speak, of these dimensional frequencies. Okay? And these are lower vibration entities that have major roles or major titles in that realm. Okay? This is to bring a demise. Straight up. Okay? Please share this live, heart it up, let me know how you're feeling and what you're getting from this as I continue. Okay, guys? Alright. So, they unleash from the first door the ones that are going to be set in place. We need anchors. That's what these are. Anchors. Anchors were released. Right? So this is to go to other portal sites around the globe and be put in position. Right? Same way as above, so below. We put in soldiers in position. Right? It's basically what they're doing. Right? So they're going to continue with the second, third, fourth, fifth door, okay? And the sixth door, I think, the prison door. That's really important. The prison door is very important because it's the energy of prisoners that they are unleashing. And what type of energies surround themselves with prisoners? What do prisoners do? What do criminals do? So, who will gravitate? What type of energy gravitates to criminals in the prison system or prisoner system, right? So to unleash that, why would you unleash that to the world? There's nothing there about healing. Why would you unleash that type of energy unto the world? What particular energies and entities roam in that type of place? Roam. Right? Play on words. Roam in that type of place. We gotta think, right? We gotta think. Okay, so those are the things that I started seeing when I started diving in, like, what's happening here on a global scale, right? On a global scale. We gotta look at that. How does this affect you? It affects you in many ways. My one thing I would say is, like, because I chose not to look at their ceremony or to watch their ceremony, because they understand that when people watch, you have already opened the gateway or the portal of your soul through your eyes. That is why they're streaming it, okay? That is why they're streaming it. It's the quickest way for other entities to enter you. It's the quickest way, right? Flash a light. speed of light, real fast, real easily. Through the portals, the gateways of your eye, go straight to your soul. Hands down. So yeah, I chose not to watch it. No, I'm not watching it. Right, live or whatever. Right, it's not nothing good at all. Okay, not at all for you. So let's see what else, that if I'm missing anything. So they're at a point where when it comes to what I just got is the economy, right? The economy. And on one end, what I heard was they don't know what to do with the economy, right? They don't know what to do because the mindset is not about, the mindset is not helping their people. It's all about themselves. They are set. So there's no worry for them, those that are in power and positions, okay? So the ones in power positions are being taken care of by these particular entities that run this particular plane, okay? And just like a cockpit, there's 2 to 3 people in the cockpit that will run that plane. It's the same thing. It's about 3 of them that run this. Okay, 3 main, or three beings from other places that run this place, and then put humans at certain levels because these particular humans sold themselves and sold out people in order to be taken care of by these particular entities. This is how this runs, right? So with that being said, the economy as it is right now, it's more about how can we continue to squeeze it, is what I see. They don't need the money. They don't have, this is just has gone into power. Can continue to have a power hold over society. And so they are coming up with something. It may look like they're doing something good, but this is how they can continue to milk or continue to enslave the population. Because when you work, you give off energy. That energy is fed through the corporation that you work for. That corporation will take that energy and feed it to the ones that are taking care of them. It's a well-oiled machine, right? So they will always have money. Always. They will always be fine. Okay? There's nothing about their workers or people, or they don't care. There's no care there. They don't care. So they could care less if the economy flips. They don't care. I'm going to repeat that because I'm seeing it in the cards. So you have the King of Wands reverse. You have the Knight of Wands reverse, right? This is all right here. We're talking about the economy, right? The economy. So if we're talking about the economy, usually if the economy is really going great, you'll see it up like this, right? Normal way, right? Knight of Wands, King of Wands, people in charge. They know how to lead. They know how to make money. They know how to balance. They know how to do everything. It's reverse. It's the opposite. It's not happening, right? They're killing the economy. They're killing it on purpose, okay? And this is going to bring the most wrenching way of killing the economy in 2025. That's what's going to happen. That's what I see. Disclaimer, this is this is what I see. And disclaimer, for entertainment purposes only. Like, I hate saying that, but I'm going to tell it to you guys. For entertainment purposes only, what I say is just what I say. Okay? All right. So, alleged. The economy, they're going to squeeze the economy to the point of no return. That is the point. To the point of no return. That is what is the, that's the goal. That is the goal that I see happening for 2025. And it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make, because it's almost like you're working for nothing. A lot of people are going to feel like they're working for nothing. They're not gaining. It's like, it's for you to, it's also for us to realize on this particular earth plane, your life is owned by these particular entities. And so your life is to be enslaved, whether you have chains on you or not. That's basically what it is. So even people who think they are in power and they're quote unquote safe, they're not, because you are a slave too. You're just a slave in a penthouse. You're just a slave in a mansion. You're just a slave at a cubicle office that looks great. You know, you have these views or whatever. You're still a slave. And when you strip everything down, you're still a slave. And so 9 is having you to decide, do I continue to be a slave to this shit? Or do I come off the rat race thing moving? The wheel, if I jump off the wheel, right? Dehydrated. So then you have the Queen of Wands, a thing of feminine energies coming through. And this is going to be women coming in, is what I saw. Women who are going to be the ones bringing in a new energy when it comes to money. A new way of doing it when it comes to money. Or not just money, but providing is what I saw. Providing. And standing ground and standing up against the people who are in power, or the men that are in power. It's going to be radical, and this is where I say it's like a civil war that is going to erupt. So you have the Fool reverse, right? Fool usually runs up this way. It's like options. It's like great opportunities. It's like, you know, like you're taking a chance on life. Like you're really going after it, and you are free-spirited. When it's reverse, you're worried, right? You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do anything. You don't want to rattle the fence. You're looking at your time. Everything is just, you know, bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And that energy, you're creating this energy around you that makes you feel like it puts you in a worry state that you cannot do it. Like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't want to make a wrong decision, I don't want to you know, I make a wrong decision, it's going to be bad. It's just really like a spiral. So you're put in a position where you won't move, you won't do anything, you'll just hang tight, right? You won't step over the ledge, you won't take a risk. You're too fearful, right? And that's the energy that's happening. So let's see what else that comes through. Any questions, guys? Any questions? What was it that I saw the other thing? Let's see. Okay, so what I'm getting is the ships. Ships. All right, so this is what I got. The military. Okay, so the military are the ones with a lot of these so-called drones. They're not drones, they're military made ships or crafts. These are not drones. I don't know who is calling it drones, but I think they're using that word to minimize what's really going on. But going forward in 2025, what I saw is they're going to start landing. So it's like people are going to experience them landing, right? Right now they're doing this whole showboat of showing themselves in the sky. I'm not saying all of them are military, but a lot of them are being put in position that are military. They are testing out these particular crafts in front of the public. This is what they're doing right now. What is going to come is a particular mothership that is going to be coming onto the earth plane, meaning land. Right? They'll no longer be hidden by clouds or man-made shift clouds or made-up clouds or sitting in the next dimensional spacing right next to this spacing. No, they're not going to do that. So a particular ship is what I'm seeing is going to, that is from another place, will come to a certain spacing and land, is what I'm seeing. And it's going to be an uproar. They're first going to try to hide it, but they're not going to be able to hide it because witnesses of people are going to have their cameras out and take in light of this. Now, what does this mean? I don't have all the answers. I'm just relaying what I'm seeing. High perspective. Hi Betty. So they're gonna land. First, military is gonna land, and it's just military people. These will not be any type of visitors from another place. These are military testing their ship. But within the year, a main mothership from somewhere else is going to appear and will land. Land means they're going to be so close to the land a landing space or a space of field where it will be televised, because they won't be able to hide this. It's too mega. They won't be able to hide it. And because they won't be able to hide it, they're going to come up with all kinds of stories. Some people are going to be freaking scared out of their wits, gunshots and all this other stuff they're going to try to do. And I'm going to tell you to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Hi, Perspective. Thank you. Oh, it's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yay! We got the live goal achieved. Thank you so much, Perspective. Appreciate it. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you. So I want to tell you guys, like, yeah, don't get scared. Don't nothing to be in an uproar, especially if you're on this journey and you are working on yourself, and you know, like, this stuff is supposed to happen anyway. It's supposed to happen anyway. Like, this is already in the cards. Already in the cards. There's nothing nothing new under the sun. It's just that you have forgotten. That's all it is. You have forgotten. And I want you to know, like, things are going to be fine, but work on yourself. So it's like showing you, like, all this really doesn't matter. It's just been a chess game all along. You're welcome. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you so much, Perspective Shifting. Thank you. Love it. So that's what I was getting. They're gonna land, honey, and they're gonna come. And what I saw is the government's gonna think like it's for them, but it's not for them. They're not come for you. They're not come for you. You know, they're not gonna deal with you first. The government is gonna try to push for that, of dealing with them first, because you come into our territory and, you know, we need to know what's going on and blah blah blah. No, that's not happening. So sorry, that's not happening. These beings are not here for the gains, and they're coming onto the plane with certain human beings in mind to connect with. That's how that shit gonna work. That's what's gonna be happening. And then from there on, then you'll see some other changes. This is what I saw. So if I'm wrong, cool. You know, if I'm not, cool. Right? I'm not attached to it, because either way, it's just for us to remember who we really are, where we came from, and understand that the earth is made up of so many types of human and humanoids. It's just that it's been hidden from the physical viewpoint, and these teachings of we're the only ones on the planet, which is a flat out lie. Their lie has no weight no more, and because it's shocking to people that, oh my god, they're really alien, like there's really aliens like in the movie. Yes there is. Yes. What you see, a lot of those ones that they've created, is because government who makes the movies know of meeting these beings and seeing these beings. So what you're seeing is a majority of it is the truth of a lot of them, what they look like. The storyline, I beg to differ. Of course, you're gonna do Hollywood shit on it, but how they look, a lot of them, yes. So just prepare yourself. Just like the same way they saw us, we must look crazy to them. right? And vice versa, right? Of the suit that we're wearing. Because it is a suit, what we're wearing. It is a suit, right? Suit. All right, so let's see. So that's what I saw, and then let's see what the last thing is. I'm gonna shuffle my cards and see what the last thing is. True. Yeah. Yes, Dumi. True. Right. So literally, it's like you will have, I would say, childhood memories. Childhood memories. Some of y'all have met them since childhood, right? Some of these beings. Some of y'all have met them since your childhood, have interacted, okay? And it's going to come up in front of you of remembering, right? So a lot of things have been suppressed, and just to give you insight, the way they do the public schooling is to make sure it is suppressed. So you are in a cubicle of a cubicle of a cubicle every single day as a child. When you are in a cube, you're holding a frequency a certain way, right? Which means to destabilize and restabilize, right? So it keeps you pinned, okay? Pinned. So you're pinning you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Keeps you pinned, all right? And then you do the movement when you get into like middle school, high school, of moving, right, in a square. Moving, and it's not circular. It's always sharp edges to block you in, memory-wise and physical-wise, okay? And spiritually. So by the time you come out of school, oh my gosh, and this being, everyone's just coming. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm being stopped. Okay, let me try to hurry up. I'm gonna try to hurry up. This is the last thing I'll say. The schools are designed for you. Sorry about that. All kinds of stuff going on at the moment. Give me 1 sec. The schools are meant to pin you and for you to not remember, right? So by the time you graduate, you have no memory of the things you experienced as a child completely. It is not until you get into your adulthood and you're not in school anymore and you are maybe in your 30s, your 40s, and you start recollecting. Things start coming up to surface. Things start, flashbacks, like deja vu, right? Like, did I experience that? Like, did I see that? You did, right? And so all these are done so that you do not remember. The moment you are born, and a priest, if your parents allow a priest to come in and so-called bless you at the point of birth, that particular marking that they're using, it may look like it's a cross or whatever. No, that particular vial that is used is to start the process of off with your head. Off with your head of remembering. This is Alice in Wonderland, lovelies. Alice in Wonderland, all the way. So, okay, last thing. Let me see if there's anything else. anything else, because it looks like they're going to it's just posted something about the live is ending. I'm like, the hell? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Yeah, as I said, there's a war. There's gonna be a lot of war. There is a war. There is a war coming. So I guess I'm being to reiterate that there will be a war. There is a war coming, and you're gonna have to stand strong and prepare for this. But a war is coming, and it's coming from. It's a spiritual war and a physical war. So this is. It's just a lot of beings coming. A lot of turmoil and spinning of stories is what I'm seeing. A lot of that, a lot of mental spinning of stories on purpose and bringing in illusion, yes, but sometimes the illusions are going to look so real and feel so real and painful, but it's on purpose to distract you and get your mind onto something else. Get your mind onto something else and not look at the truth. That's just what's going to be happening. All right, guys. I got it in. If they want to cut it off, that's on them. Like, do what you want to do. But I love you guys so much. Do you have any questions? Let me know. How was the reading today? Please let me know. A lot of people are aware of this now, so hopefully we're ready, right? A lot of people are, which is great, but I don't think it's enough. Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you so much, Perspective. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I feel like I was like, there's a lot of people and there's ones that have the information, but I think what I'm worried about more so is putting things into practice, you know, like really preparing, like really working on themselves, you know, and really doing the work so that they are ready. You know, it's one thing to know, but it's another to like really be active and put it into practice so that you actually know and feel and know and can navigate. You know, I think that's what worries me a lot. You know, thank you, Dimitri. Wow, great read. Thank you. Yes, that's the hard part because people are afraid to see their shadows. Exactly, hands down. I don't blame them because it's really heavy. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of veils to like take off, and yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's like that decision I think about, like in the movie Matrix, and I think it's Matrix 1 with Neo, where, you know, Morpheus showed him, like actually took him and showed him everything, and then he threw up because it was so much, but something in him was like, let me go further down this rabbit hole, right? Like, let me go further. Because I can't go back now. I'm in too deep. And he goes for it. So I really like that, right? So that I hope that people, they may be a bit scared and like, let me out. But I really hope that they will be like, I'm in too deep. Let me just go all the way and see where this goes. So yeah, that's my goal for this. That they will just hang in there and just dive all the way, because it's gonna take you into the real light, not this fake light that we got going on. Into the real light, you know, and stuff. So yeah, yes. They can do it. They just have to decide. It's one decision. Just decide to do it. Just decide. You know? No straddling the fence anymore. Just decide. So we gotta find out who we really are. Yeah, well, there are some really cool diviners where you can find out who you really are. I know of one. If you're interested, just DM me. But yeah, if you want to know like where your soul is coming from, there are some really great diviners in the world that can absolutely help you to locate you, right? Just like the Matrix really showed you, like, we gotta discover your input, output, and help locate where you really are. Literally, you have ones, especially African diviners are very good. There are many very good African diviners that can locate you, like locate where you're coming from, your lineage and stuff like that. It's really good. That's what I did. I did that with a few diviners to find out for myself where I'm coming from. I know that for me, I am the beginning of life cycle. I am coming from Nibiru. I know that, and I've seen it. I've had downloads and visions of that, and recollecting like things that I was doing, and remembering school that I was doing. So I remember being on one side of the planet of being in school. In our school, we didn't have no books or anything, so everything was just like in the air. Like, it just, you speak and it just shows right in front of you that I was remembering. And are you taking questions about situations? Yeah, about my reading that I did, and also if you have any questions about, I guess, situations that's happening in 2025. If you have questions, if I can answer it, I'll answer it for you. Absolutely. So I remember that, and I remember my teacher, and I remember the sky. I remember the sky. I remember like having two suns, like seeing two suns really, really close by. I remember, certain parts of the planet, which we would say night, but it didn't look like night. We'll have like how the stars were, and it would be streaks of light coming in a certain way. I remember my teacher in that class was like learning about time travel, space-time travel, things of that nature, when I was on Nibiru. So I know that I'm coming from that spacing, and then I'm also I think I was on 2 different places at one point, but that's one of them that I remember and I was told. Okay, let's see. Jacob, is it over between me and Mars? I'm not understand. I did a worldview. I didn't do like personal readings. I appreciate that. It's a personal question. My name is Morgan. Curious if David and I will reconcile. David and you will reconcile. Alright, I'll do this one because I wasn't doing personal readings. I was doing like a global read. But since you're asking, I will look into it. What's if you don't mind, what's David's DOB? Oh, that's okay. David. At this point, no. I see what I'm seeing is there's a break for a moment of not reconciling at the moment, but a break for a moment. I think there are things that he needs to clear up as well as you need to clear up, and also that it seems like another energy may come in at some point, but right now I think it just seems like too like I don't see like a readiness for that at the moment. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, yeah, then I'm cool with what I'm seeing then. Yeah, like I feel like from what I saw a no, and I also saw that there are other things that are in place. Like it just seems like it has to be a certain way, and if it's not a certain way, it's like it's not a go at the moment. I'm not saying that it can't change later on, but in this now moment, no. Another energy means probably another person coming in. They may be a friend already, or it could be like a new relationship that may come in. But it just seems like it's more of like, oh, it's nice, but I don't think I'm ready for that type of what I get from David. Like, okay, cool, but I don't think so. Like, not right now. I feel like he has other things on his mind than to like do even a new relationship, much less to reconcile a relationship. And I think there's some things that he just wants to work on. Yeah, that's what I got. That is what I got. All right. Oops. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely, you're welcome. I do offer personal readings. Just check out my website. I do intuitive tarot readings and intuitive readings, like on thenajmahal.com. Just click the link in my bio. Right now I have like a astral gateway reading that the final day is on the 30th. I think that's tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow's the last day and then it closes. But I do offer other readings, other intuitive readings, and yeah, so just check it out, thenajmahal.com, and that's on my website. And you can click the link in my bio to get there as well. All right, and the link is also up in I think in today's title. You should see it there too. Hi, Moonflower. Hello. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna end this and then I'll come back again. But I thank you and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you got a lot out of this today. And I will see you in another live I'll do, and the next live I do, I'll probably do personal readings. If you guys are interested, just let me know if you're interested, and make sure you're following, and I'll do a personal reading live if you guys want to. All right, love you. Have an awesome rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.